Hello and welcome to today's video. If you are new here, my name is Chelsea. I'm a third grade teacher in Pennsylvania, heading into my fourth year of teaching here. And today is day 2 of classroom setup. If you have not already watched day 1, I would recommend popping back to see what progress has been made so far before we continue on with today's progress. I have a huge list on my board right now, but the good news is that one of my sisters is coming by later to lend a helping hand, so that will be super great. I'm not sure what time, but I will, give you a little rundown of what's going on today, and then we'll dive in. So here's what we're working with so far. It's looking pretty good, but there are still so many things to do, even though it looks quite ready. Here's my massive list that I was mentioning. So we'll see how many of these we can get rid of today. I think one of the biggest tasks I would like to do are these posters. These 3 are like big ones I made this summer. I redid my class birthday chart. The old ones were getting faded, they took up a lot of space, and this is just more condensed. This one I got printed at Staples. It was like $16, so that wasn't great. But then I made these other 2. I made this dojo shop one with like removable pieces so I can like swap out prizes throughout the year. The little starbursts are for the price, like the point values of how much they are. And then this parts of speech one, which I mentioned in yesterday's video. Both of these I was able to print at the intermediate school this summer. Over at the intermediate school, they have like a literal, why is there a bee on my windowsill? Sorry. Like a poster printer, like it can print big stuff. And I taught summer school there over the summer, and the principal said like, hey, while you're here, feel free to use this. And if I can save $16 per poster, I absolutely will take them up on that. And then we just have a couple little things. I saw this on Instagram and made my own version. So that's gonna go probably on my classroom hub board over there. I updated my teacher helper jobs list, which I still need to cut, but then it will go over by the door by the teacher helper numbers. I made a recycling poster to go on my recycling bin over there. And I did that one because in the past, my building has had recycling bins, but like all the custodians just didn't do it like for recycling. Like it was just another trash can essentially. But this year we've been told like, yeah, we're actually gonna recycle. I'm like, sweet. The kids need to know what they can put in there. And then last but not least, these are the letters to make the title on the little spots bulletin board that I set up yesterday. I think I might actually start with that task because I'm just excited to see it all come together. So I'm gonna lay out the letters, get them up, and start spacing out all these posters. I am obsessed. I think it turned out so good. I think there's a couple, like, I think that pink's too high. That I'll have to like adjust as time goes on. But I think it looks so good. I love it. I love it. And when I say as time goes on, I actually mean like right this very moment because it's already driving me crazy. Much better. Next thing I'm gonna do is start dealing with all the rest of these posters. I know I need to cut this one out. I need to put Velcro dots on the back of each of these pieces. And then I need to decide where they're all gonna go around the room. So clearly that was a big bummer with the lights. I don't know if I'm gonna order a new strand or just not do lights there this year. We'll see. I did get all my posters up though. So I got, what did we do? Got the teacher helper job list, birthdays in dojo, And I have the extra Dojo options in the bottom of this. This is like my sticker store, part of Dojo. So then they're just in there and I can swap them out whenever. And then I didn't put the parts of, no, not parts of speech, the clean desk one up yet because I think I'm gonna maybe replace the background of that. I don't know, to be determined. But then parts of speech is up over here. We're looking good, other than the lights. All right, just checking in. My sister did come and she is currently helping with lots of tasks. I've been doing some like little stuff here and there, and then I just put up those ASL posters. She put the Velcro on the back and I stuck them up there. I had tape on them previously, but it kept falling off the wall. I don't know why. So Velcro should be more secure. I'm gonna do that with my number line as well. That's just gonna be especially helpful come state testing. So when I need to cover it up, I can just take it down. But I had her look at the class family bulletin board from yesterday and she said, well, it's gonna bother you if you don't swap it out. So I think I am gonna swap out the fabric on the back and re-put up the like title and borders. It'll be great. It'll be worth it. That's what I'm gonna do now. So she was absolutely correct. It looks so much better. I love it so much. No seam, fresh borders, and I was able to find a thing of borders in my cabinet that weren't just little strips. The stuff that was on here previously was like 18-inch strips, all little pieces, but I found a roll, one solid roll, so you get a full piece across, and it looks so great. Now I'm having a dilemma with my final bulletin board. So this guy here, I was hoping that I could replace the background with the leftover pieces from there, again, so it'd be one solid piece and not have a seam down the middle, but it wasn't tall enough, so I'm gonna have to leave the background, but I am gonna have to like rearrange these pieces because I want this guy to go on here too. So I think I'm gonna move this blue to the middle, so the white with black borders are on either side, and then get that small coat up there and that small coat up there. Yeah. Once again, looks so much better than it did. I'm gonna make one more poster, probably a yellow one to like brighten up the space at the bottom. Don't know what it's gonna be yet, but it's gonna go there. Okay, checking in again. It is about 2 o'clock. We are back from lunch. We went to Mission Barbecue for the first time. Was not impressed, but that's okay. Our bellies are full. But we are gonna spend, well, I'm gonna spend about 2 more hours here. You can leave whenever you want. And see how much more we get done. I don't know what jobs I'm gonna do next, but you'll see on the time lapse. So my sister just left. It's about 3:30 almost. Let me show you what we have got accomplished, and then I'll see if I want to do any other little tasks before I head out today. So as you last saw, got the number line up. That was definitely a 2-person job, but it was all up with Velcro so I can take down come PSSAs. I also got all of my little plugs for remote control lights on. So I got all this on that one. I got my lava lamp over there. There is another one that I plug in up front, but that's for the lights that go across the board, which I'm gonna need I'm gonna need to buy new of. She also helped me prep all of my kids' birthday gifts for the year, which is awesome. They're all good to go. Then I got to rewrite my list significantly shorter. And yeah, we're in good shape. I think the last thing I'm going to do is organize my indoor recess games. I got like mesh pouches of varying sizes on Amazon, and I'm hoping that they like fit the games and pieces and everything well, just because it's such a pain with all like the boxes and then the boxes getting destroyed. I want all the games in bags and then just put all the bags in a crate. So then I just pull the crate out whenever it's an indoor recess day and let them at it. So it's not really a job I want to do. It's kind of like bottom list preference wise, but I need to get it done, and I'm just gonna do it today. So as annoying as that job was, instead of having all these boxes plus Jenga blocks plus Uno cards and Uno flip cards, everything is in this one crate, and I think it looks awesome. I'm gonna make little labels. There's like a little slot here with the name of the game on them, since some of them it's kind of hard to see through what it is. But I'll make those, laminate them, stick them in next week. But it's looking so much better. Games, puzzles, drawing paper, beautiful. And with that, I think I'm going to head out. It is right at the dot 4 o'clock. So we are heading into the weekend. I'm feeling really good with the progress I have made today and yesterday. I feel like maybe I will only need one more day. We'll see how next week goes. I don't know what day I'll come in, but definitely taking a break over the weekend. But I'll be back someday next week to maybe finish up. Let me just give you a quick pan of the room and the progress before I sign off. As always, thank you so much for watching today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.